How are you doing, Aries? Welcome to February 2025. We're going to start the karmic wheels in motion here, and we can see that the month starts with this really idealistic Venus-Neptune conjunction in your 12th house. You are very dreamy. You're not at all being realistic about the help you're offering people, someone in particular, perhaps a friend, which we can see here is indicated by this cluster of planets in this 11th house. That's friendship. This 12th house, the cluster of planets there, is charity, humanitarianism, giving of yourself and giving of your resources. So you have to be a little bit careful of that. We see also that abrupt and sudden nature of financial turns occurring around the 5th and 6th when the moon makes a conjunction with unpredictable Uranus. Better opportunities with the moon and Jupiter in the 3rd house of communication and contracts. Now, I might add too that we see a stationary direct movement of both Mars and Jupiter. Jupiter first, I think on the 2nd. So any contracts or negotiations you've had that have been a little held back, especially for those of you that are having any issues surrounding your property, because Mars there in the 4th house, which is your ruling planet, retrograde, does tell us that the plans you've had, there could be construction, could be some renovation, furnishings, vehicles, big ticket items, indicated by this 4th sector. And the retrograde Mars, of course, shows a bit of a tailspin there in terms of your plans. The full moon, however, does give a boost around the 12th. Full moon in your 5th house is a creative energy. It's an energy associated with, getting in touch with your inner child. 5th house is children, your offspring. And so these areas are going to come to the fore very, very strongly. And this will at least offset the stuckness that you've got with this Mars in this 4th sector. Also, Mars loses its strength in some ways, being in the water sign and also being in the opposite direction to the 10th house. This 10th house is where it normally gets its strength. And this, of course, is your ruling planet. So it is no doubt an important development in the transits of your life, and shows us that your physical well-being, your domestic situation, and to some extent your relationships, because Mars is at the right angle to this 7th sector, which is your committed relationships. All of these areas are sort of in a tailspin. They're in sort of a review mode till you can figure out what the hell is happening. The Sun moves into the 12th house as well. You're not escaping the generosity factor with these planets, but you have to be careful because Saturn is moving into conjunction with the North Node, the karmic point. And I generally see that this is a combination for some sort of loss, for being swindled out of money, for, just being a little too trusting of other people. You'll have to wait till the 24th, Aries, till Mars gets back into its normal course. And even then, it's going to take a while to hit that point where it actually went retrograde. So there it is there on the 23rd. It goes stationary, meaning it apparently looks motionless. Then it will start its apparent forward motion, bringing all of these issues I mentioned into some sort of resolution for you. We've talked a lot about the position of Pluto there in the 11th house. This is a radical transformation based upon the friendships that you've made. There we see the important conjunction of the moon. That's your peace of mind, possibly being a little bit disturbed. And finally, on the 28th, we have the new moon again, all focused on this 12th house, Aries. So this is the zone of attention throughout the month of February. This area here, as you can see, starts with that heavy conjunction in the 12th house. Give, give, give. But it is positive in terms of your spiritual work. 12th house is seclusion, and it shows you're better off pulling back your energies, culling your expenses, and discriminating which friends who need help are worthy of the help that you're going to give them. So all in all, this month is about asserting your value, your power, and not saying yes to everybody. Now, before I leave, please subscribe. Don't forget to check out the links below where we've got a whole lot more information coming your way in the way of daily, monthly, weekly readings. We've got the yearly readings there, which you can look up to see how this contextually fits with where you're going throughout 2025. Lots of free stuff there on the site. And if you need some help, I'm here at your disposal. Your disposable. Yeah, I'm here at your disposal. I look forward to you coming here next month. Take care. Bye-bye.